My name is James Rigano. I'm an environmental economics and human development double major, and my topic is on local artisan enterprise and taste of place. So as a whole, I think our country is becoming a lot more aware of the fact that the majority of what we eat is anything but locally grown and natural produce. So I think that it's about time that we as local communities stand up against this very overly processed way of living. And I think that we need to create a system that fosters a taste of place in order to really encourage community development. And I think that by doing so can cultivate a connection between the surrounding environment, the city's culture, and the social aspects of the production of food. And this can be very valuable towards the city of Binghamton. And I think it can really attract new visitors and potentially turn these new visitors into potentially future permanent inhabitants. So after doing a lot of research on the taste of place, I've come up with several best practices both in the city of Binghamton and in surrounding areas that really help to foster artisan enterprise. Here in Binghamton, the Vines program, which I'm sure a lot of you know about, is a nonprofit organization, and it's aimed towards sustainable agriculture within the city of Binghamton. And it does so through urban gardens, green spaces, and urban agriculture within the city. And Vines has come a long way in the past few years, and right now they have 5 very successful urban gardens within the city, and this is a place for community members to come together to get to know each other and to plant food that they can eat, locally grown produce, and this is very important for the community. Vines also, in 2010, launched the Binghamton Urban Farm Project, in which vacant lots were turned into centers for students to go over the summer months to kind of get together, and youth programming is held there, and I think that that's very important. Additionally, as a class, we visited the Syracuse Community Test Kitchen in downtown Syracuse, and this was very inspirational towards my project. The mission of the Test Kitchen is to provide potential and future entrepreneurs with marketing strategies, FDA requirement information, and also other topics along with artisan and culinary enterprises to help them turn their great ideas into actual practices. Lastly, Central New York Bounty is an organization whose mission in Central New York is pretty much to help producers and farmers market their products in a way that's environmentally friendly and it gets their product to the consumer in a cheap fashion, so that all members of Central New York have access to locally grown and healthy foods, in a very affordable way. So after looking at these best practices, both within the city of Binghamton and in surrounding areas, I've come up with several recommendations for the city itself. I think that the city would benefit greatly from a test kitchen in downtown Binghamton, or possibly on Port Street, where, in the downtown area, in a very centric location, where potential entrepreneurs can come with their culinary or other artisan ideas and, kind of feed off of each other. And here, just like in the Syracuse Test Kitchen, there can be kind of instructional courses about how to go about implementing their ideas and turning them into actions. Also, I think that there also needs to be more of a collaboration between Binghamton University and downtown city leaders. And I think that a great way to do this is to partner university students with the Binghamton Regional Sustainability Coalition to create a food co-op similar to the one on campus, which is focused around locally grown foods, and they also offer hot meals at a very cheap price. And I think that by implementing that downtown would be great for students who live downtown as well as for local community members. Lastly, the whole community garden idea brought by Vines is wonderful. It's great, but I think that everything could use a little improvement. And I think that if the city of Binghamton made its zoning laws a little more conducive towards urban agriculture, to make it just clear as to which vacant lots can be used towards urban farming and which cannot, I think that would help to not only encourage more people to take part in the organization, but it would also just make it easier for new urban gardens to sprout up. And also, I think that if local schools would partner with the Vines program, that would be very beneficial, not only to advertise the Vines program and to get more involvement, but also to teach our future, our youth and our future, that locally grown products, buying them, growing them, and just coming together as a community is very invaluable towards the city. And I think that by implementing these recommendations, the city has great potential as far as bridging culture and community and benefiting the current and future residents of the city.